talking about like the manifesting shit, because I already woke up and I wasn't having a good day. I only had like $400 paycheck, and then I was all mad, right? Because I feel like this is bullshit. Dude, I've been working all week and I didn't get paid. So I took my little deposit on my thing here. Let me see if I can show you. So Bitcoin deposit, right? It's like $70. You can see how much that was. It wasn't that much. There you go. My balance is like 666. So I'm not like complaining because I get SSI on top of all of this anyways. But like literally I withdrew because my paychecks get deposited into Bitcoin. So I deposited on the casino and getting a $400 paycheck. So like my mom calls, I'm like, it's stressful because I have to waste my life like creating wealth when I don't need to do that. I need to be focused on other things like advancing. I have other plans and goals of things I'm trying to do, and there's more to life than me like having to like create money from nowhere, like gamble, like using. I feel always like, and I don't want to brag about this, like it's not like, oh, like that's an accident or I got lucky, like because a lot of times like I'll gamble and I'll lose, like, but I'm not like using magical powers to like make shit happen like that. Like I don't think that that's the right way to do things, like, but I needed it. So like, cause I have to pay my rent and I left with Gabby with a bunch of stuff. So it's just like, it's not about like me or this situation. I was trying to explain that like, once you get it, like life is not difficult. It's just easy. It's like a code. It's like you can like walk through and you don't need I just feel like I'm gonna start making more videos and explaining bit by bit of what's going on a little bit better from my understanding, and I really don't care what happens with it. Like, it is what it is, but I feel like this channel has to stop. So I know that everyone's been like, I got 20,000 subscribers on here, but really I don't really care about like how many subscribers or views I have or anything. Like, I'm just gonna start a new channel. I'm not gonna like associate with this channel, like unless I have to. Like I don't really see a reason to even go back over a lot of this stuff unless there's advanced stuff that I'm doing with sovereignty that could be posted here, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing or where things are going to go from here, but I don't think it's going to be on this channel because I am not Antichrist for the Fleming family. Like, I am 666. Like, I am the Antichrist. That's it. I'm not Antichristopher of the Fleming family. Like, I'm not Christopher of the Fleming family. I'm not anything else. Like, I know who I am. I'm going to start doing it and doing what I need to do. And I really don't care, like, where it goes from there. Like, because if I feel like if I just keep waiting for the world to change, like, it's not going to change in the way that it needs to. Like, I need to explain to people what the fuck is going on. You could release all the books, like, and I appreciate it. I feel like the algorithm or whatever, or like their AI or whoever is in charge of whatever happens, like, there's no way. It's just the universe. They are selecting and allowing people to see whatever the fuck they want. Like, how do I say this? Like, you're living in a technocratic dictatorship. Like, you think that you're free, but you're not free. Like, you think that things that are happening are like, they could tell you 1,000 times that you create your own reality, and you could read the book and you could know it could be true, you could, but still be stuck in a jail cell. Like, if I physically put your body in a jail cell, then you're not, like, you could be free in your jail cell, and like, that's what my point is like, that's why I was always going to jail and trying to help people, because like, I knew I wasn't in trouble and I wasn't going to be there for long, and I could just help them with their cases. But I get nervous talking about it, like, I start shaking. Because every time I post a video on YouTube, I always know that there's going to be some kind of like repercussions, right? Like, and I always felt like it was like there's like people like the government, and I know they were like watching me and fucking with me and stuff, but like, I don't focus on that. Like, I pretend like none of that happened, and moving forward, I'm like leaving this entire identity. Does that make sense? Like, for me to become what I need to become, like to do the magic that I have to do, like I have to, like, I'm Antichrist. Like, what's your name? Hi, my mother named me Christopher, but I'm Antichrist. Like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to be, my mother named me Christopher. I don't want to do that. Like, I know who I am. Like, I'm Antichrist. I'm 666. There's no other person who could show or demonstrate, like, all the miracles that I did. Like, that is not part of the order, that never swore any vows, like, figured everything out, like, beat them at their own system. Like, I went up against them. Like, I stood in front of their judges. Like, I fucking did the sovereign thing. Like, you've seen my fucking videos and going into court and judges. Like, I'm not afraid of them. Like, it's not about being afraid. It's like, I've always known who I am. And like, that they don't have power over me. It's like, where's your affidavit from God that says that you have authority over me? Like, because I don't think you have one. So like, and I don't understand, like, I know I haven't committed any crimes. Like, crime is a very definable, articulable thing, but even if outside of society and moving forward with the Lima in the new age of the aeon of where we need to be, ultimately, like, we need to be further than we are right now. This isn't gonna work. Like, we need to get off the planet. We need to like be more evolved. Like, all the lying and deceiving and like, just, it's just crazy. So, I appreciate them releasing the information, at least that I got. Because although I believe in synchronicities, I don't believe that the YouTube feed that I'm being suggested is the universe creating that. And I posted a video where I was really upset on my live, and I'm sitting there ranting about how screwed up things are, and trucking are not working, and it's causing stress, and most relationships will fall apart because there's like lack of money, right? Or when there's like financial problems, there's like, but we never cared about money. Like, that was one of the cool things about her that she understood about me, was like, I don't care about the money. If there is no money, like, I want a lawsuit. Like, it's more like, what has to happen is I'm constantly in this, like, I have to like do this, that, like, I just have to allow things to like flow, and like the universe will take care of it. I'm just gonna sit back and just like create what I need to, and post what content I feel needs to be posted, but it's not gonna be along anything here. And I've been mostly like using this channel because it's been up for so long, and like, you guys all know me, or at least some of the people who still watch my videos, like, you guys know me. So like, I feel like it's fair for me to kind of say like, so long, like, I love you guys, but like, I gotta go on and do other things now. You'll probably see my channel on YouTube or hear about me in the future, because you're not, probably, you will. Like, I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm not kidding around. Like, I have to destroy their religion and government and economy. Like, I already started with the economy, and next we're gonna go to Israel, and we're gonna get the Jews to acknowledge that this isn't fair, okay? Somehow, some way. Who's gonna make them sign the treaty? Like, I don't think the Jews are gonna sign a treaty. We have to fulfill the prophecies so that people will understand like the end of the world already happened and we're already living in the new aeon. And I really don't know how else to do it besides like make a mockery and a circus and like do like the second great beast thing. Cause like we already know Crowley came and gave us everything. And I just don't get why everyone's like, oh, like the Antichrist and like the devil and like the upside down pentagram. Like, but that's like earth, air, water, fire, spirit. Like the pentagram being up is spirit at the top above the elements, and below is when spirit is below the elements. Like when you have the spirit that's incarnating in a human body, right? But like everyone has their spirit that's already within you. It's just whether you've awakened to it and you're aware of your consciousness that's going on. Like it's above like, what do you want me to say to them? How do I say it? Like I already said it. Like I love you, goodbye. Like knowledge without practice is useless. Like I have the knowledge, like I know what I can do, like I know what needs to be done. And I feel like I've always thought that like, oh, like they'll come to me and they'll ask me when they need me. But like they're not. Like I'm just gonna like just start putting it out there and going over everything. Like we're gonna talk about religion, we're gonna talk about politics, everything else on the other channel. But for this, for now, we have to set aside like me uploading content on here. Like I'm not going to be like constantly devoting any time or effort to like try to make more material. They've already like removed so many videos and I spent so many hours posting those videos, like, and editing them and putting them up. And what's really hurtful to me is that some of my favorite videos, they took them down. Like you can't even see them anymore. Like when you go to my channel, they're all copywritten. Like you don't even see it. So like that for me is also like another reason why it's like I'm just gonna like make a fucking commercial channel and just milk it and feed everything back into whatever company LLC we create. Those who know do not speak. I know like that, like we're supposed to have secrecy and discretion, but the reasoning behind that is to not give certain tools. Like you don't hand a bazooka to a child. A lot of the reason the problems we have in society are that we have parents who don't punish their children. So we have adults who are like still children, like behaving like kids. Does that make sense? Like no one ever, like the Bible says, like, you know, spare the rod, spoil the child. Like you can't, you have to punish like child, like my dog. The reason why she's so well behaved is because like I punish her. Like I don't need to hit her. I can look at her. I can make a sound like, oh no, you don't. I can put her up high in the air. She doesn't like being up high. She doesn't like being separated from me. Like there's things like you could do as a parent to punish a child. And that's the reason why. I don't even get into like basics. But what I'm going to be getting into is advanced occult, esoteric theology, meanings behind like text, and laying it all out and explaining exactly what Thelema is and how the New World Order would work, my New World Order would work, our New World Order would work. Because it is a new order. It's like, it's a new direction. I know the direction, like the George Bush camp and all these Illuminati weirdos who've been, like, everyone thinks that they're all pieces of shit, like, whose names we know, like George Bush, and, like, there's other people who are behind the scenes who you guys don't even fucking know about. There's, like, 13 families who have been basically running everything for a long time, and they own all the money. So, like, and there is no money, but, like, it's all, because here's the thing, even if you take all of the money from everybody who has all of the wealth in the world right now, and you divide it evenly amongst every single person, like, and we're not even talking about just money, like paper money. Like, if you give them value, like, in 100 years, you would see that the money would be back, the value would be back in the same hands. It's because the mentality, like, you can't give a bazooka to a child. Like, you don't hand him a hand grenade and you tell him to go play with it. Like, he's gonna hurt himself or he's gonna hurt someone else. So when you start telling people, like, you are God, like, it is within you. Like, Jesus is telling you that it's within you. That he is, the term Jesus Christ is your consciousness. The Father is your awareness of presence of being. And it has to embody every type of consciousness that's on the planet. So like when you start telling people this, like you could tell them, I could tell you the secret. That like you could get to the most highest level of initiation and they're all gonna be very disappointed. Because you're gonna realize that like the Grand Master of the Lodge is no greater than you. Like that you are the same thing. That you're all one. Like he has the same ability that you have. Like the sovereign. We call it like the sovereign sanctuary or the gnosis in EGC, Ecclesia Gnostica Catholica, which is like the church of OTO. I'm not an initiate. I just have studied closely along, and I feel like the church in the future should be a Thelemic church because it allows for all other religion. Like we stand at the first step in worship nature. Like we're standing at the second step in adoring the Father, the Mother, and the Father. Like but then as children of the Aeon of Horus, we're stepping up onto the third and acknowledging that like that's why the Gnostic, like I can't say like it's sacred. Like it's not secret. It's just that it's sacred. Like you wouldn't want me to tell you. Like it's something that you have to, that once you've done your own research, once you've done your own knowledge, or maybe you call up OTO and tell them like, hey, when is your next public event? Can I join you for Mass? Like when I first experienced Gnostic Mass, I knew what it was because of my experience going through jail, being by myself. Like, so when you have people like posting videos like, this is what you need to do, like you need to like manifest and this is how you can do it, like it's within your mind, like that's great, that's all good, but like it's like the cell. It's like if you live in a jail cell, like you're not free, right? So like your mind is still in the jail cell, like, and they're handing these tools that are like bazookas to children is how I see it. So you're going to be seeing like a lot of chaos unfolding on the earth because people don't know. Maybe they're going to experience it. And then here's what happens is when you first experience it, it seemed too easy and simple. So like all magic is like that. And it's like the universe wants to show you that it works and that it's all about you. Like it's not me. It's all about you. But it is me. Like you are me. I am you. We're the same thing that's experiencing itself subjectively. No? Okay, never mind. That's too advanced. Here we go. Let's go with this. I know I get all excited. I'll calm down. Hold on. Okay. I had to get back to winning a bunch of money on the casino. I just wanted to post a video real quick to show. I wanted to tie up all the loose ends that I started just by saying that it's been really cool. I've helped thousands of people. I know some of you still watch my channel because maybe like a friend sent you the video, or I helped your mom set off her mortgage, or stop the credit card companies, or you guys got a settlement from a lawsuit that I helped you. Like, I know, like, it's cool. Like, and I appreciate it. Like, and thanks for following me. But like, honestly, like, I'm not tripping, and it's never about me. It's always been about trying to help you do what you guys were doing. And for me, like, I know now, like, that I have to do something that's like, that I have to like sacrifice my own enjoyment of incarnation willingly to become and do a focused will of ending this like broken religion, government, economy thing. Because like that once that's all gone, then we get to live in 1,000 years of peace, the prophecy says. So like ultimately, like, I'm just trying to fulfill the prophecies. I feel like I've already demonstrated that I can, and I did. I mean, that video has not been taken down with me calling the treasury. Like, the videos are not debunked of me walking around with keys in an escrow agreement that I signed and was accepted for a $2.5 million house that I got with a promissory note. And the Treasury confirming that, yeah, we know who he is, and yeah, he's an accountant. Okay. So, like, it's not, no one else ever called the IRS and they taught them how to pay bills with their signature. Like, it's not just one different government agency that, like, bowed and, like, that I, like, made do crazy things. And it's not just one courtroom. It's not just one case. It's, like, it's every single case. It's every single time. It's every single thing. Like, that I am tortured by, like, the universe. But, like, not because I'm a victim, but because I'm the aggressor. Like, I want you guys to see, like, that I didn't have anyone hold my hand and tell me, you have to do this ritual this time, and you have to write down what results you got, and you have to send it to me, and then I have to approve, and I can determine if you can move to the next degree. Like, no one, like, made me do anything. Like, I wanted to. Like, I wanted to grow. Like, I wanted to learn. I wanted to know. I wanted to be able to come and tell you, like, that, like, this isn't the way that it always was in 1134. Like, I can't. Like, it's hell upside down. Ask the Spirit. Like, okay, I'm shutting it down. I love you guys. Do what thou wilt. Show me the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will. And when I have a chance, I'm going to start creating more content and posting on another YouTube channel. And it's probably going to be called something like, you know, that you'd know if you are following my Facebook or whatever. So, all right, love you, bye.